My name is Katone. I'm a 24-year-old office worker. I just recently got married to my husband, Koji, and we're newlyweds. My husband is 3 years older than me, and we met as the senior and junior students at the same university. I thought he was kind and nice, but when Koji graduated, he confessed his feelings for me, and we started dating. We dated for about 3 years and got married. Koji's hometown is 2 hours away by car. When I went to my parents-in-law's house for the first time to greet the marriage... Oh my, I never knew Koji had such a wonderful person in his life.
Take care of him from now on.
My husband's parents were in favor of the marriage and seemed to be very nice people with smiles on their faces. I was relieved and thought we would be able to make it work. What? You're marrying this? My husband's sister, Minami, who is now 30 years old and single, looks at my face and gives me a blatantly disgusting look.
Sis!
Minami, don't talk like that. What is this woman? I was annoyed at Minami, who was negative towards me from the very first meeting. However, she's Koji's sister. Despite my inner feelings, I kept smiling. It's okay. Nice to meet you. Koji, why don't you marry Misaki? Misaki is prettier than this stranger. Who? I was curious when I heard the name of a woman I didn't know, but Koji and my in-laws were tightening Kotome's belt, so I couldn't ask her right then and there. I watched Kotome being tightened up with a smile on my face, thinking I would ask Koji about it later. We left my parents-in-law's house, and when we got back, I asked Koji, "Who is this Misaki-san that your sister-in-law was talking about?" And Koji said reluctantly,
Masako and I have been childhood friends since kindergarten.
According to Koji, the woman named Misaki is his childhood friend, but she is his ex-girlfriend whom he dated in junior high school. Koji went off to college, so they became distant, and their feelings drifted apart and they broke up.
Masaki and my sister are in the same club and we were closer than I was.
I see.
But now I have nothing to do with Masaki and we hardly keep in touch. Trust me, Katone is the only one for me.
Yeah. When I said this with a smile, Koji looked relieved. Well, everyone has past love affairs. I didn't mind and went on to start preparing for the marriage with Koji. We decided to have the wedding in Koji's hometown because my in-laws were taking care of my grandfather and couldn't go too far away.
I want to have the ceremony while Grandpa is still in good health to reassure him.
With Koji's wishes, we were very busy preparing for the ceremony, and we went to Koji's hometown several times to discuss the ceremony. And each time we both showed up at my parents-in-law's house, Kotome would say, "Do you remember when Koji was in junior high school? Misaki confessed her feelings to another boy, and you got really jealous of her. Also, when you were in kindergarten, you said you were going to marry Misaki." Kotome blabbered on to Koji about memories of Kotome, his ex-girlfriend, and my husband. Even though it's his ex-girlfriend, they've known each other since high school. So I didn't think much of it, but... Hey! My tea's getting cold, so pour me some more! Do it yourself! As I tried not to let the voice in my head spill out. I'm sorry. I'm not very attentive. Ugh! If it was Misaki, she would have noticed right away and poured me some more.
Sis!
Koji warned Kotome, but she's still irritated. But Misaki likes you.
I don't care! I have no intention of coming back here. And I think of Masaki as just a childhood friend.
Can't believe you got fooled by a strange woman when you went to the city. Kotome mumbled and went back to her room.
I'm sorry, you must have felt uncomfortable.
I can trust you, right?
Of course! You don't have to worry about what my sister says.
Really?
You're the only one I love, Katone.
Koji hugged me and I nuzzled my face into his chest. Then months passed, and when I went to my in-laws' house during the summer holiday, I found Kotome and a woman I didn't know happily talking in the living room. Oh, welcome home. It's been a long time.
Who?
Hey, that's rude, don't you think?
Could it be Masaki?
We were so in love with each other. That's right. You promised each other your future, didn't you? Koji was stunned, but Misaki looked at me regardless and... Are you Koji's girlfriend? Nice to meet you. Hi. If Misaki and Koji got married, we could have been real sisters. That's right. Koji, why don't you go back to Misaki now?
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
Koji kept scolding Kotome, but I couldn't take it anymore. Tears came running down silently. Hey, there's no need to cry. Seeing me cry, Kotomi must have felt bad and started getting impatient. Misaki was also getting flustered.
Hey, you guys! There are things you can say and things you can't say! Apologize to Katone!
It was just a joke. Can't you even take a joke? Yeah. Kotomi noticed the commotion and came over. Minami, you said something unnecessary to Kotone-chan again, didn't you? This woman is just overreacting! That's enough! Kotone is a good cook and seamstress, and she takes good care of her parents. You should learn a thing or two from her. No way. Kotone always cooks with me, you know. That's normal for a wife. What do you do for us as our own daughter? You're done nothing! I'm your daughter, so it's fine. Besides, Kotomi made me a mesh shawl and gave it to me as a present. She's such a good wife. She's almost too good for Koji.
That's right! Katone is as pretty as a doll and is almost too good for Koji!
Uto calls me a doll. Maybe because I have straight black hair with bangs. Uto often compliments me on how pretty I look like. She's not your wife yet.
Already registered!
What? Misaki is shocked. I haven't been able to forget Koji.
I don't come back here and I always said I had a girlfriend, didn't I?
But Minami told me to take him away from that girlfriend. To Misaki's words, my husband.
Don't be ridiculous!
He snapped.
That's the kind of rottenness that makes men reject you!
Kotomi silently stared at Koji. Seeing Kotomi like that? My mother-in-law. When Kotomi comes here, she helps me take care of Grandpa. And sends us money because she knows how hard it must be. What about you, on the other hand? You quit your job as soon as you get fed up with your relationships with other people. And you won't even go near Grandpa's place because you say it's dirty. Mother-in-law, it's alright. It's my fault that Minami doesn't like me.
That's not true! It's not your fault, Katone!
Koji, thanks. But it's fine now. I buried my face in Koji's shoulder.
Leave this to us. Take care of Katone.
After that, Koji took me upstairs. Although in my mind, I was so happy. Actually, I've been a child actor as a child, and I'm good at shedding tears. If I don't have to deal with troublesome Kotomi, all the better. Then a month later, Kotomi was kicked out of her parents' house and had to live in an apartment. It might take some time to cure her spoiled guts. Misaki apologized to Koji and made excuses that Kotomi had influenced her, but Koji completely ignored everything. Koji rejected me! I heard from a mutual friend that she complained like this, but my friend...
There's no way you can beat a beautiful wife.
I hear she gets laughed at. I'm not that beautiful though. If Misaki lost about 20 kilograms and put on makeup, she might look pretty decent, but she's no match for me. And we had a successful wedding, and everyone congratulated us. Even Grandpa attended and was happy in tears. Whenever we have time, we go to my in-laws' house, and Utomi adores us. According to Utome, Kotomi can't do housework and her apartment's trashed. She asks Utome for help, but Utome...
I don't want a daughter like you!
She gets refused. From now on, I would like to live together as a family and get along well with each other. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button!